Yeah, where the hell's our house?
Up
Troll Skull
here.
Alley's up here.
Well, yeah, but like, can you mark which one of these houses is our house?
It's that
Middle
one.
one.
Oh,
The one on the corner, right there.
Which one?
Oh, you don't remember the
One
map?
right above the T.
Yeah.
The one literally right above the T.
This one.
That is Troll Skull Manor.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Troll
Okay.
Skull.
Cool, 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 cool.
You don't remember the shape of the map we played in?
How dare you?
I do, but it's not like it told me. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it pretty much translates 1 to 1.
Yeah.
And the potion person's right here.
I guess it kind of works.
And
If I
that's
can
all the
find
people
Troll
we
Skull
met.
Oh,
Alley.
I know. I lost my notes about all that because my character doesn't remember this.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, you're some rando.
Oh,
We don't even know
yeah.
who you are.
See, it doesn't look Okay, it does look close, but it doesn't.
Not
look
exactly.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's way too even on the other map, which is why I was like, where did we live?
Yeah, we're just like, yeah.
We live
It's,
right
it's
there on
a
the
little
top.
weird, yeah.
Okay.
But regardless.
Yeah, this is.
So, sorry, as I switch everybody back to the map of Waterdeep. Last we left off, you guys had finished up your quest after the clusterfuck that was the Snow Beetle Orchard incident, as it has become colloquially known around the city. People have been talking about it. Word travels fast.
I hope it's only good.
And so
things.
this fire.
Hey, that was
no.
an effectively solved problem.
It was, except then you caused more problems.
No.
Look,
Some
that
rando we
person-
never knew and
that
will never
person
see
is dead
again.
now.
Not yet. Not dead yet.
Not yet.
I thought
The
they got
problem
hung.
really resolved itself.
Not yet. But regardless, so you guys had a little bit of time to yourselves, it seemed. You didn't receive any mail, you didn't receive any messengers or any cats running up, and you guys were left to your own devices for about a week. Some of you went out and decided to play your hand, so to speak. Some lost money, some gained money. Some went out for more information. Some decided to work or do a bit of cleaning. Of which, Marty,
Yes.
your roles. Oh boy, your roles.
right.
You had, if I recall, attempted to both do some cleaning and also see if you could convince your ghostly friend to assist you.
Oh, I
Indeed.
remember that.
That didn't go as well as you had hoped. And it made your life a hell of a lot more difficult, as occasionally the chair that you would place, prop up, or do a little bit of repair work would eventually be picked up and thrown against a wall. So it made your life a lot more difficult than it needs to be. And you haven't really made too much progress at all, really, in terms of cleaning the place up at least. You did manage to wash the floors down and some of the walls, but not much more than that. So I'd say the room's probably about, I don't know, a tenth of the way there. Maybe at that.
Alright.
Not much progress at all, but it is still progress. Now, with that said, it is about the end of the week when one of you, let's see, let's roll a d4 and see which one of you it is.
Off to a good start.
So, in that case, you would have, upon going out, picking up some cleaning supplies, would have heard a town crier calling out and announcing that there would be an execution held the following day of a prisoner condemned for many crimes against the city and her people. Not long after that, after returning home, you guys had received what seems like a letter dropped off at the front door, requesting your presence at the Halls of Justice, nearby the marketplace. And there would have been a small map attached with it circled. It is, if I switch over to the GM guide.
I didn't notice that there's a
Switch to the map
full-on
layer.
market in the before.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
It is a very large market. But you were requested to be witnesses to the execution, as he was someone you were familiar with. I don't know if you guys are wanting to attend, but it is requested of you by a city official. So it is up to you
course
whether
I'm
or not you
going.
want to go. Okay, that's one. Is anybody else attending?
I'll go
Oh,
if he goes.
absolutely.
Okay, Ivar's going. Thunder's going. Theory? You going?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going.
All right.
Paradin, how about? Oh.
How dare you? Paradin
Oh,
is going
boy.
too. Don't worry.
No, I gotta see the end of the story.
Oh,
So-
you never got to see the end of the story.
Making your way out to the halls of justice, you guys are met with a not insignificant, but not super large crowd. There are enough people there who are probably either stopping by or they're essentially just chatting, milling about, and have heard the commotion and decided to stop by to see what was going on. There is enough space for you guys to get relatively close to the front of the building, where you can see what looks like a freshly constructed set of gallows out front. You can see a man standing nearby what looks like a lever of some sort, classic pull lever, trapdoor, etc., with a black hood on, and you can see several guards stationed around the area here, just keeping an eye on things. And you can see one who has just walked up onto the platform and held his hand up for the crowd to go silent. At which point, you all hear...
You have all been gathered here today to bear witness to punishment for crimes against this city and its citizens. Let it be known that the Code Legal is just, and that those who violate it are dealt with swiftly and fairly.
At which point, the condemned, which you are very familiar with, is brought onto stage. Paradin. Being led in chains, you are brought up onto the gallows, and a noose is put around your neck.
I'm not in character. Am I?
Not yet.
Hey, I don't want to role play him again.
The man continues.
Wait a second. Are we accepting that?
Sorry, what?
You're
Were,
good.
were you going to say that? Were you going to say something? Sorry.
I thought we were going with the that was literally Paradin's last words. Was I don't want to role play that guy anymore. Like, I thought that was I was like, holy shit, that's really.
I just want to make sure you guys are hearing this and everything's
It
good.
all makes sense now.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like, wait
perfect.
a second, is this important information? Like, should we
Yeah,
be
we can-
reacting here?
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
can-
I
we can-
think that
we
was
can
a
hear
cue.
Bird.
He said-
Okay, good. All right, continuing on. Sorry.
Natgrill, exile of Clan Brownview, you have been condemned for the crimes of arson, attempted murder of a noble, 2 counts of attempted murder of a citizen, burglary, damaging property, and blasphemy against the gods. For these numerous crimes, you have been sentenced to hang by the neck till dead. Does the condemned have any last words?
At which point he motions to you. You are free to speak here at this point, Nat Grill.
I don't think he would speak.
All right. If you don't say anything, then
Baffling and spiteful to the end.
Yep.
May the gods have mercy on your soul.
at which point he turns to the executioner and nods. You guys have an opportunity to stop this if you wish. I'm just pointing that out here.
Oh, they had that
It won't
opportunity
end
before.
well for you, but you are welcome to try and stop it if you want to.
The man
However,
didn't even say anything.
Nope.
Also, that list of crimes was a lot longer than I thought it was.
uh-huh.
Boo this man!
You can hear a lot of the other people in the crowd doing pretty much the exact same thing. One also throws a tomato.
Well, at least you won't be forgotten, I guess.
But the guard who's standing up on top of the gallows turns to the executioner and nods, and he pulls the lever, at which point there is a sickening dropping sound and a coughing and a choking sound that is audible pretty much through the entire street as the crowd just goes completely silent. And not long after, what was Paradin's? Let me check here. What is Paradin's con score? Because this will determine how long.
Oh, it was
he
pretty
takes
high.
to choke
Like,
out.
I think 18 or.
Yeah, no, it's kind of nuts. Players can hold their breath for
Oh,
1
but-
minute plus
but
1 minute per con score.
Hanging doesn't kill you by suffocation. It breaks your neck and the blood flow stops to the brain. That's suffocation of another
But at
kind.
the same time, you're still able to breathe during that.
No, yeah,
So-
but once when you fall, the neck.
I mean, he's supposed to be dead instantly.
Yeah, the neck breaks.
If he doesn't die instantly,
and you die
that's
very
that's-
fast.
Yeah.
The problem is sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
Unfortunately, in this instance, he didn't die immediately.
Oh, that's
So
gonna
it
be the
takes,
slow one.
it takes about 4 minutes for Paradin to finally pass out from oxygen deprivation and finally go.
Hey, someone should kill that guy.
I feel
It is-
like maybe
it
this
is-
might be a little bit more of punishment than the crime fit. Like, Jesus.
I mean, you say that, but arson by itself can be punished by death. So
I mean, not 4 minutes of suffocating. Like, Jesus. Just kill a man after a minute. Who's all sitting here for that long watching people suffocate?
a
It's
lot
not
of people,
human.
a lot of people, including you guys.
Yeah.
But regardless, after it is confirmed that Paradin, or Natgrill, as you now know him to be, finally passes from this world, he is left there, and the guards move on. At which point, several other people are starting to shuffle away. And not long after that, you are approached by, if you will describe what your character looks like there, Colonel RPG.
Okay. So you see a very well-dressed, red-skinned tiefling approaching your team. He doesn't try to hide himself. I'm gonna switch my portrait because it's easier for you to see my portrait. He doesn't have the knives out, don't worry. He doesn't try to hide himself from the crowds. People tend to look at him a little bit sideways and whatnot because he's a tiefling after all, and there's always that sort of mistrust in a lot of people's minds. But he carries himself well, and he approaches you confidently and looking you in the eyes. The first one of you that looks him in the eyes, and I will want I will want to know who does that. Who looks him in the eyes first? Effie.
I mean, does he say something to get our attention?
Yeah, do we just turn around and he's just another face in a crowd? Or, like, we're presumably together in a group setting. So imagine approaching a group of people who are probably interacting with each other.
Yeah, I'm approaching you directly and trying to, make eye contact. But I don't I will talk to you if you don't look me in the eyes. I will bring your attention, but I want to know if anybody. I don't know if that's why I was asking if Effie.
Presumably, are you just standing still?
No,
like,
I'm
waiting
walking
for us
towards
to
you.
walk towards you, or are you walking towards us?
I'm walking towards you. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
It'd be pretty funny if you planned this big dramatic approach and then just no one notices.
I didn't plan this. I'm just.
It was kind of thrown upon you, but yes, go on.
So nobody makes eye contact?
Nope.
Okay, good. That's great. That's great.
You're not giving off main character energy.
I'm just going based on my character's stats. Like I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Let's see.
I mean, he's not being stealthy about it. You would notice that someone is approaching you guys.
If we're all talking as we're leaving in a crowd, I'm assuming a crowd of people who just watched this hanging. Like again, I'm imagining in like a real life situation. If a group of people were leaving a concert, then you know you kind of just don't realize.
Basically.
That's what it is. That's what fucking hangings were, man. They were like the interesting thing to fucking do in that town. Like, oh god, something besides seeing people work all day and die of like not good causes.
Okay.
The next band is Bones.
So what happens?
So I'm imagining that we're like leaving a performance that we just witnessed, and there's a lot of people there, and so there's a crowd enough that we wouldn't notice people walking towards us because people were moving through the crowd.
Yeah. Okay. So I was my character. I mean, you could have seen him because he's a tiefling and because he's sort of brash about it, and he's very well dressed. But
don't we have a cat in our party and a dragon?
Yeah, you do. So, for those of you who are paying attention,
And we have a ghost at home. Like
that's
we're-
true.
we kind of like just are used to this shit at this
We
point.
fought scarecrows yesterday or last week or whatever.
Right, we fought living scarecrows. Like,
Are there guards guarding the body?
Yeah.
yes, there are 2 guards standing around the body right now.
Damn it.
oh my god, were you trying to like steal
You were
from
gonna
the
just
dead
steal the
guy?
body? Oh goodness.
No, I'm curious.
Uh,
I never got
guys-
answers.
Let me just.
Would- okay. hold on
Thunder
a
doesn't
second
know
here.
what the fuck's going on. So
Nothing
he's like,
is
I'm
going
gonna-
on
I'm
yet,
gonna-
you know.
So like, I'm gonna
Wait
check
a
his
second.
pockets.
Does Paradin become a ghost? Can he work at our bar?
I mean,
is he gonna kill our patrons?
roll a.
Oh wait,
roll
yeah.
a-
Can we ban him from the bar? Wait, can our bar ghost fight Paradin in the spirit world?
Okay,
Wait,
so-
is our
whoa, one thing at a time. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
I don't think you want Paradin to.
wait?
work
Can
at your
our
bar.
barkeep be a stand?
Roll a religion check.
Is this a JoJo D&D?
Paradin's
roll
gonna
a-
burn
roll
your
a
bar
religion-
down
religion check?
to make
Yeah, roll
a
a
sandwich or
religion
whatever
check.
the logic is.
To answer your first question. Okay, so it's not really your field of specialty what happens to a person when they die. However, you do know that people like Paradin, who seem to shun the gods, don't end up in a very nice place.
Because Sith don't have Force ghosts.
Are you presuming that eternal life as an invisible ghost on Earth isn't punishment?
No, trust me, the punishment for the faithless are much, much worse.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a punishment that our barkeep is still here.
That's why
Sort
everyone
of.
needs to worship the one true God, the Cat Lord.
The cat lord.
I
Okay.
thought it was going to be this mug of beer with glasses on it. This was clearly a deity.
Do you have the Effie? Can I proceed, or are you doing something else behind the scenes?
So you guys all would hear above you, the roll of thunder.
And as the thunder happens, I will come upon you and touch. I'm gonna say touch the Dragonborn in the arm, and I'm gonna say in a very deep voice, "Hello, my exemplary friends. I take it you lost somebody dear to you today."
Oh boy.
No.
The law is just.
Damn!
Just throwing shade at Paradin from the dead. Oh my goodness.
I am
Calm
gonna
down.
hold my arm touching the Dragonborn right now, and I'm gonna look at Morty right in the eye, and I'm gonna say, "It is indeed, my good friend. It is indeed. And it's of justice that I come here today. I'm bringing with me a letter. I don't know what it is in it, though. Do you mind?" And I'm gonna turn to Torin. I don't know the name. I'm gonna turn to the Dragonborn, and I'm gonna pass him the letter.
Intriguing. Do you know who it's from?
I do. I have recently been hired by the Harpers here in the city. I must say that I'm very happy to have been hired by them, but, that's something we can talk about later on. But I think they want something to do with you, so they sent me here to fetch you. Now, wouldn't that be nice? And I'm going to approach myself. I'm going to get into the closed space of Torin. Just sort of, take a step forward. I'm still touching your arm.
I'm going to hand the letter. Have you handed me the letter, or are you offering the letter?
I'm handing you the letter, yeah. Sort of like, I'm putting it out with my left hand.
Okay. I take the letter and hand it to Thierry while giving you a strange look. The Harpers, what do they want with us?
Let's find out. I'm gonna get beside you and look at the letter, if you open it.
Hand it to Thierry. Okay. It's on you.
Okay. Is it... Wait, so you don't know what...
I don't
know
actually.
Who sent this? Or
No,
so you know who sent this letter?
Yeah, the Harpers. I'm gonna kneel beside you, looking at the letter.
Would I know who the Harpers are? Would I know that at all? Is that
Roll a
is he
history
just-
check.
Is he just saying random shit to me?
Oh,
I
wow.
guess I do.
Okay.
All right.
Everything.
Lovely. That's good.
All right, one moment.
He's fetching the Wikipedia
no.
page.
Reading.
The Harpers are, from what you know, they're not a secret organization, but they do tend to keep to themselves for the most part. They usually are. They try to keep. They try to preserve history and promote good, and try to maintain a. They essentially watch for grabs at power, or they try to essentially keep control over groups that shouldn't get too powerful. If someone gets too powerful or an organization starts causing trouble, they try to tend to step in.
Like specifically to the city or like to the world?
They operate more than just in the city. However, they do have a headquarters here in the city as well.
Is this some like Illuminati shit? Like what is?
Not quite, no. More benevolent than the
It's
Illuminati.
a little bit the opposite of the Illuminati in some regards, because they don't want the control, right?
Correct.
Oh, but they are controlling that.
No, they work against. Effie knows better.
For example, they would work against the what you know as some of the underground guilds.
So they're like a police force?
They're the Unluminati.
They're
Yeah.
Is it okay? Are they the Illuminati or are they the FCC?
think of them more as
FTC, sorry, FTC.
I guess you could call it the FTC, just not quite the FTC.
What's the FTC?
It's if the police force was the FTC, is basically what they are.
They're not
Okay.
very. They're not super. They're sort of anti-cops in certain regards.
Wait, what? They're
Yeah.
anti-Illuminati. They're not
No.
the Illuminati, but they're also not the police. Like what kind of anarchy is this shit?
It is
what
a
are
little
they?
bit. They're true neutral in some regards, but there's always people
great.
who are not.
Fantastic.
You know, like there's always offshoots.
Anarchy is our party. A flat hierarchy.
Oh boy.
The flat hierarchy.
That's what anarchy means.
Yeah,
It just means there's no power structure.
and it's a little bit of what they do. But Effie knows better.
they have been instrumental in discovering evidence to implicate certain individuals for thefts of artifacts. They've
Snitches?
done
They're
no.
no.
Yes and no.
Man.
Aren't they spies and stuff? Some of them.
Those are snitches. What do you think a spy does?
That's what I'm saying.
Like what the fuck?
I thought they were a little bit like that.
They are kind of like a private detective agency, FTC kind of deal, I guess. Would be a good way to put it, yeah.
Okay, the FTC isn't a private detective. The FTC is an authoritative
federal.
body. Like,
I'm trying to, I don't live in the
the
States.
guy you hire to find out if your wife's cheating on you does not have authoritative control over how governments work. Like, it's not how that works.
No, but at the same time, they do hand information over to the guard to help with
Yeah,
those
they're just
sort of things.
snitches.
Yeah, they're snitches.
That's fine.
Yeah. They're not that
Regardless.
that anarchic.
All right, well, I'm going to open this letter.
Okay, so first thing
Harper
you
sounds
notice,
significantly more my jam.
the seal on the letter, because it is sealed with wax, it is what looks like a harp with a crescent moon around it, or wrapped around it.
Then I'm going to say aloud. Sorry, what was their name again?
Oh, I didn't.
Harpers.
Oh, there.
Harpers. There you go. She is from the Harpers.
Yes.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. So, inside, the letter reads, Raynar told us you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at the Lightsinger Theater in the Sea Ward. If you are interested, meet Mert at intermission. Private Box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Oh, the opera. Fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry.
P.S. If you do not have or unable to acquire formal attire, find Raynar. He will help you.
I can help.
And was
you.
that in the note?
That was indeed in the note.
Oh.
You do also see 6 tickets.
Wow.
Or I'm sorry, 5 tickets. My bad.
Yeah,
well,
Paradin's
never
not here.
mind.
At least not in, only in spirit. Hopefully not in spirit though.
We could just do a
Oh, no.
Bernie's a weekend at Bernie's
Weekend
thing.
at Bernie's.
It's fine.
His constitution was good enough. His body shouldn't rot.
You
for
don't
prop 'em
need
up.
everyone to be present to redeem some tickets. You don't need to like prop his corpse up where we can't go in.
If you inspect the tickets further, they are to the Fall of Tiamat, which... roll a history check, somebody. Let's see if you know what the Fall of Tiamat opera is about.
I gotta do another history check.
Yes. Let's see what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're vaguely aware that the opera is... First off, it's sung in Giant, which seems strange to most of you. And it
Giant.
describes
Nice.
the evil dragon queen's defeat at the Well of Dragons. It's about all you know of it. You haven't really seen it, so...
Okay.
But, if you wish to go there, like I said, it does state in the letter that formal attire is required for admittance. So, if, let's see, what kind of clothing are you guys wearing?
I'm wearing the
I'm
nice.
wearing-
Probably travel gear.
I'm wearing a pimp suit, so
I'm gonna
Common
look at.
clothes.
I'm
that
gonna
is
look at the
formal
earrings.
attire.
Dark common clothes with a hood.
Common clothes.
I
Yeah,
do have
so-
a set of fine clothes, so
That is what you would need. Yes.
I'm gonna look at.
Or in Theory's case, Andrew may be able to get his way in with the pimp clothing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I be able to?
Yeah.
Can
It's
you
what
not
I was
see
gonna
a
say.
pimp
I was
suit
gonna.
looks like.
I was gonna look at Theory and I was gonna say, "Oh, it looks like your clothes are just fine," and I'm gonna sort of dust off a little bit of on the lapel or something.
Oh my god! Wait a second.
So-
There's actually a barred pimp suit. Fantastic.
Yeah.
How
So for the-
attentive are these guards looking?
They seem fairly attentive, although at the same time, they also seem very bored.
How many of them are there? Like, what direction are they facing?
There's only 2. They're just kind of generally looking around. They're not really looking in any specific direction. They're just occasionally looking.
Are they like standing like next to the body or like in front of the body, or
What are you trying to?
could one
do
like
over
reach
here?
the body from behind the guards?
You could certainly try.
Are they both facing forward?
At the moment, yes.
Are they both breathing?
Yes. They are both breathing.
Make a medicine check.
Make a medicine check.
It's easy. It's easy enough to see that they're breathing.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If you fail it, is that you like putting your hand in front of their mouth?
Breathing.
Are you alive?
The memories.
So Thunder, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try sneaking up behind the guards.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sneaking that badly, but I mean, I'm gonna move. Because aren't we in an open area?
Yes.
So like, there's plenty of room behind them.
Yep. Yeah.
And there's like, are there still like crowds at all?
Not really. People have kind of moved on, and if there are, there's like a group of like 3 people standing in a corner somewhere talking.
Is there like a barrel? Or like is there any line of sight blocking stuff I can hang out with?
Yes. So the gallows actually do have a section out front where it is boarded off. So it's probably about 4 feet tall, and the front of it is blocked with wood so that you can't see somebody dangling down below, essentially. So you don't see them struggling.
So I'm trying to go
see,
for
the top half of their body.
Oh, are the guards on top of the gallows?
No, they're standing out in front of it.
In front of the gallows.
Correct.
So they can see through. Okay.
Yeah, they'd be able to see over it.
Can they see under the gallows, or is that all boarded?
No.
Oh, so I can sneak up
pretty much
under
all
the
boarded up.
body.
It is open at the back because obviously they have to retrieve.
So I
the
could
body.
go in under the back of the stage, and then I could reach the body through the trap door.
You could certainly try to
That
do
he
that.
like
Yes,
tried
without
to
the
get
guards
hung
noticing.
through.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you want to try and do that, I'm gonna require a stealth check from you.
Where's my character sheet again? There I go.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can
You're
see
dead.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not. I'm playing a different character.
You guys probably wouldn't necessarily be paying attention to Thunder because
You guys are all.
this stuff.
Yeah, I'm ignoring this
lot,
whole introduction thing you guys are doing. 'cause
I'm
I've been
not.
fixated.
I'm not
That's-
ignoring you at all. Like everybody, I keep an eye on.
I've never
everybody.
even met you before.
I know. But you're in the group. I'm seeing you. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty good roll.
Let's see if I can find. Where is the NPC stats? Creatures and monsters. Here we go.
Effie, can I roll a perception? Or
Sure, why not?
because I would do something here.
Okay.
Let's see. Nope. There we go. I don't see him, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
He darted around a barrel and then just nope.
So I'm
No
still
idea where he went.
I'm
Like
still
some kind of
kneeling.
cat.
I'm still kneeling right beside Thierry, and I'm gonna ask him, "Where did your cat friend go?"
Unfortunately, he has a bad habit of slipping out of sight for long periods of time. So if you lost track of him, he's gone.
Oh, I like him.
All right. So, Thunder, you successfully managed to you keep an eye on the 2 guards for a little while, and you pick a moment where nobody is paying any attention and slip in underneath the gallows without issue. You don't think anybody saw you.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What are you
Alright, so
doing?
now I'm hidden away.
Mhm.
So my entire body would be easier to spot. But what I can do is I can use Mage Hand, the cantrip, to check his pockets
Okay.
and look for things without having an entire cat person climb out of the middle of the stage and stand in an open square.
Well, keep in mind, right now his body is partially below the trapdoor.
Yeah. So like I'll check like his pants pockets by hand or whatever, and anything that's
Okay.
down there. But then I'll have to like Mage Hand if there's like he's probably not wearing a backpack that is hanging, but
Okay.
I'm not really expecting he necessarily has like a prison uniform either, so he's probably still with original stuff.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
searching for answers.
Roll an investigation check. Let's see what you find.
Fuck, why am I so bad at this specific roll that keeps going up?
I know it's the same for me.
Okay.
Finding it.
So you search his pockets thoroughly, and it seems like First off, most of his stuff seems to have been confiscated. Because you don't find much of anything. However, you do find a copper piece in his pocket.
The exact
That
thing
either
I'm
was-
not interested in. I'm trying to find like a keepsake or a note or some kind of bizarre explanation for what the fuck this character is.
Oh, you'll never.
Because Theory has an incomplete story and he needs to finish it.
Effie knows.
I just call
but
my character Theory.
Let's see
Thunder.
here. Would he have kept a note as to what he would need to collect?
No. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Then yeah,
I'm sorry.
you don't find anything. That's that's unfortunate.
It is.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, no, you find a copper piece and that's about it.
However, you say a note.
Yeah, like, would you have had something written down for what you were doing?
Yeah, I would potentially, but it's up
Okay.
to you. I'll whisper it to you.
Okay. Alright. I will wait for that here, and I will then roll a percentile die to see if it was taken from you.
I'm now pulling off his shoes and checking inside them. People hide things in shoes. And the
Okay.
shoes are hidden.
So, you do indeed, first off, find in the other pocket a piece of paper.
Ooh.
What language would you have written it down in?
Oh, common, yeah.
Common? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you see what looks like a recipe for honey cake with flour being crossed out.
You crazy son of a bitch.
Do you care to explain, Colonel RPG?
I do.
Okay. Go right ahead.
First of all, thanks, Keith, for actually allowing me to explain. So I had this.
This is Thunder's defining character trait.
This is his Oscar speech.
So you might have noticed some of the occasions where this recipe in particular came into play from earlier in the Let's Play or in the playthrough.
Let's play.
Yeah. So what I was I had this idea of over the episodes, without anybody noticing, I would collect all the ingredients for a honey cake, and I would then present you guys with a honey cake as a present, as a gift.
That's literally the entire reason he stole the honey from the noble's house.
It's also the reason why I bought flour, why I asked specifically what kind of food I was getting when we went to the Emerald Enclave. I
It's
also
like a series of clues throughout the entire session.
Yeah, you probably spotted me being a little bit particular about food a couple of times, and weird. But yeah, that was me. I was trying to hide it as best as possible. It was gonna be a long-term thing, so it wasn't gonna come into play anytime soon.
He got interrupted at ingredient 2 because he burned down a noble's house.
Burned down the. Yeah, that's a lesson. Don't try to bake a cake. Just buy it, and that's good.
Yeah.
It's one of those times where you get one answer that raises so many more questions.
It was supposed to be like a meta thing because I could just roll a stealth check or not even roll a stealth check. I could just go out and buy the cake, and do that. But it was also for you guys, not just for the characters. You know what I mean? And it was gonna be like a long-term stuff. Because I made myself look the fool with a flower when I suggested, like I was really trying to throw you all off for that. It was like a whole thing, but yeah.
But now you will never know the rest of his story.
To be clear, I didn't get killed because I was gonna bake a cake. I did still
got killed because he tried to kill the people in the house. Basically,
I got killed because I thought there were enemies in the house. That was the whole reason. And after that, the options were very limited because my character had certain character traits that were, well, very limiting. He didn't trust anybody ever, and he liked it when other people didn't trust him, as you might have noticed. So he was very, he was a doomed character. I'm sorry.
Thunder picks up the copper piece and folds it up inside the recipe, and puts it where he keeps his keepsakes.
Which is?
What?
where do you keep your keepsakes? More for a GM than anything.
It's just my pack. I just mean it's not in my
Gotcha.
like money bag.
Okay.
It's the Paradin copper.
Okay. All right.
So for the record, I also had Effie, the stone that Neil Armstrong gave me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know if
forgot
that
about that.
I don't know if that would have been taken.
No, that
from
would
me.
totally be in your pocket still.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So I've got. So then I have two. I have the items that represent 2 dead party members.
Oh yeah, that's great.
You do.
All right.
Okay, God.
All right. Filling in my
Lord
inventory.
Master.
Now we just gotta kill off Perfidy, and then you'll have 3.
You don't know his name. You don't know his name.
Oh boy. One of you guys is just gonna die at some point.
All right. So I've got the Paradin copper and honey cake recipe.
Weighs
I'm
practically
checking.
nothing. Don't even bother putting down a weight for it.
And then I've got the. What was his name again? Oh yeah, Neil Armstrong.
Yeah,
Neil
the Armstrong stone.
Armstrong moon.
Moonstone.
rock in
Yes.
in quotes. I definitely knew he was lying.
Astronaut I
Because
ever
I knew
knew.
he was lying.
The best friend that I've ever.
Now I have 2 other things in my treasure. I heard them in treasure technically.
He is the
Yeah,
first
2
and last astronaut you know.
Until now, what my treasure said was the friends we find along the way.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And now it's the
disappointing.
objects of the friends you met along the way.
I'm slowly gonna collect this shrine of all of our dead party members. All right, I'm getting out of there.
Okay. Make another stealth check for me.
I swear to God. Did that not roll?
No.
I don't see a roll.
No, I see. Yep.
Oh, there we go. Okay, as you're starting to come out from underneath there, you lock eyes with the guard who has just turned around, and he's just staring at you.
Performance check. I'm tying my shoe.
Ah, that's the
Holy
best.
That's actually why I was crouching by the stand. I'm really clever.
Very clever.
They'll never catch me.
You are so lucky that he does not have advantage on the roll,
Wow.
because he would have rolled a natural 20 and noticed immediately. Luckily for you, he rolled a 9.
There we go.
So the guard just kind of stares at you for a minute and looks over as best he can. He can't see your shoes from here, so he just kind of shrugs and turns around. Because you're on the other side of the stage. Which is
Are
like,
you actually wearing shoes?
decent
I
size.
don't know. I haven't really thought about it till just now. But
No,
I've got
that's the thing.
I've got like loose flowing
best part.
robes and shit. So like the important thing is to sell the performance.
You're tabaxi, you don't wear shoes.
Yeah, I kind
Or
of
at least
thought
you don't
not.
normally wear shoes.
But I can put
Wear
it.
shoes
It's
to a
fine.
funeral?
I'm a hooded robed figure, so there's a lot of obscuring going on.
Yeah.
Because
Luckily for you, this
frankly,
guy is.
if most guards saw my face that well, they might know who I am, and that might be bad
Oh.
for me.
Luckily, these guys are pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's pre-internet. There's no like Twitter to go viral on when I'm gonna get infamous on. Images are harder to spread, and they're probably they're probably
you say
racist
that.
and can't tell cats apart anyway.
yeah.
There's probably another guy that already got stopped because he looks like Thunder.
We have a
Okay,
tabby cat arrested down by the docks.
I mean, tabaxi aren't really super common here, as far as I know, anyway. So
It's just
Hard to say.
it's just a real cat, and there's just police surrounding it with batons, and they're like,
Put your hands up.
It's just a real cat.
Yeah.
found him, sir, eating out of
I
a
mean-
trash can in the back of the docks.
I mean, you say that, but polymorph and druids are a thing. So
Yeah.
No, there are a lot of people that can be cats.
exactly.
Sounds like some
If I was a
Skyrim
druid,
shit.
I could turn into a normal cat.
Yep.
That'd be fantastic.
I'm just gonna kind of materialize somewhere behind Marty.
Okay. Marty, roll a perception check. to
No
see
one
if you
knows
notice
when
it
I got
before
back,
he's,
unless they do.
Can do.
My default perception
Oh yeah, no, you see him coming from the direction of the gallows.
I don't think I want to know.
I mean, at least that plan happened. My other plan that I was thinking of was I was going to ask you how secure Marty's medallion is.
Oh, that would be extremely hard to take from him while he's awake.
Oh my god.
I was definitely
I don't
trying
want to lose another party.
Because one of the plans I was working on involved taking an emerald veil item from one of the party members and impersonating a member of the group and say that the person in question, the suspect, stole something, and then I'm here to get it back. That was the whole much more forward-facing other plan I thought of, and it could have gone really bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that would be. Let me check the code legal here.
So as you can say, I've spent enough brain power on trying to figure out how to get to Paradin that I have completely not acknowledged the tiefling existing. I was busy.
In this case, that would technically be impersonating an official, because they are a recognized guild. Which
But are they officials, the party members?
I mean, impersonation. Let's see here. It's not specified, but it probably would be a petty crime.
Yeah, but I can just turn into other people.
And then you would be guilty of using magics to influence an official without consent.
Yeah, but they'd
And that
have
is
to
a fine
figure
or
out-
damages
they'd
up
have
to 1,000 gold and an edict.
That's why you use disguises instead.
Yeah, they'd have to figure out it was happening.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Because I could be like, oh yes, I am a poor little Emerald Vale elf, member of the Emerald Vale or Emerald Enclave. Blah blah blah. Performance.
Blah, blah, blah.
20.
You don't even have like an idea. You're just gonna wing it.
I mean, I came up with a better idea that involved less lying and more just going around them.
Jeez.
That's.
You should,
Hey, I won. Everything's fine. We're
you should,
fine. It's just Marty's mad at me again because he's a paladin and I'm a smuggler, but I don't know what he's surprised about.
I think Paradin rubbed off on you a little bit too much.
Besides,
There's
when I
no
provide
surprise here.
he might even forgive me when I provide closure. When he realizes that I wasn't just stealing from a body. I mean, it technically was, but not for that reason.
Hey, Keith, your chaotic's showing.
Yeah. Yeah, was that not clear?
Well, regardless, you guys have the letter, and you have noticed that Thunder has now returned, as he poorly tries to sneak up behind Torin, who clearly notices. What do you guys want to do?
Can't win them
Well,
all.
the opera sounds absolutely wonderful. I do not
Oh,
have
wait.
fine clothes, though.
I never actually did a stealth check on Torin. Nope, I didn't do it.
Yeah. No. Are you saying it out loud, Torin?
Yeah. Kind of muttering the fine clothes part, like, why would I have them?
Okay.
Not a lot of people in this party are in the habit of affording other clothes.
Jeez.
I'm gonna get. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Andrew.
No, I'm just trying to think.
I'm gonna get up and still right next to Thierry, and I'm gonna say it does indeed sound lovely. I haven't been in a few decades. Have you been? I'm gonna look down at Thierry again. Have you been to the opera yet?
Myself personally, no, I have not. I can't say I have. However, I would love to attend.
Oh, I would love that you would attend. Are we all going? I'm gonna look around again to see if I find.
I'll raise my hand, say, I'll join you.
Sorry, wait. Do you have a ticket?
Oh, we all have tickets. It came.
There are 5 tickets in the envelope.
Didn't you see the tickets? I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
And again, why I'm asking if you're going is because we don't know yours.
Oh. Well, you can call me Itty, but that's not the name of the person who's standing right next to you. I mean, right in front of you. We'll talk about it later, right?
What? Wait, what? Hold on a second.
I'm gonna.
He's
my
worse.
name is Theory. I am the person standing in front of you. That's me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna extend my hand, and I'm not gonna go for a handshake. I'm just gonna extend it sort of as a dame would, sort of palm facing down.
I guess I will grab it the correct way, which is I will grab the fingers, but not the whole hand.
Yeah.
And give a gentle shake, and then I will let go.
I'm gonna take out a paper. Oh, so you were gonna say something?
Say, pleasure to meet you.
I'm gonna take a paper out of my jacket, and I'm gonna show it to you. And you're gonna see a name in the paper. Effie, feel free to stop me if this is out of rules. You're gonna see a name in the paper called Sasha Meadows, a high-ranking Hellmite paladin from the Lord's Alliance in Neverwinter. And I'm gonna wink at you as I take the paper back. As I said, you can call me Iri, but we'll talk about it later. Now, I'm gonna get up again, and I'll look at. So we have Ivar, who's joining us. Is Keith back? So Thunder back.
Yes.
Oh, you're back.
We don't remember when he got back, but he's back.
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna say, "Oh, you're back. We have amazing news. Do you like the opera?" And I'm talking directly at Thunder.
I like things that are I like things that are at the opera.
Cat got your tongue?
Oh, I like you.
Curiosity almost killed the cat again.
Oh.
Curiosity probably will kill the cat.
I'm pretty sure
Just
that's
almost died a couple of times.
Just give it time.
I'm gonna look at his robes. Does Effie, does Thunder need clothes, or is his clothes good?
I believe you're wearing a set of common clothes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dark clothes with a hood.
And so, Ivar is the same.
Pretty much everybody here except for Ivar, Theory, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say out loud, okay then, I think we should get ourselves a nice set of clothes and get ready for the great night. Grand night? Grand night, let's go with the grand night. For the grand night. When I'm gonna look down at Theory, when is the opera going? When does it say?
So, the tickets are dated for 2 days from now. So you would have time to prepare.
We have time to prepare then. Follow me. I'll just depart, trying to see if they follow me, of course. Would I know where to get clothes, though?
Okay.
You would have been directed to speak with Raynar if you needed some.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, you could go to a shop to buy them.
Yeah, let's go to a shop. Let's buy clothes. It's gonna be fabulous.
I would definitely seek out Raynar instead.
Okay. I believe he did tell you where he lived when you guys saved him. So let me go ahead and pull that up onto the map layer. So you can see Brandarth Hall here at the corner between Mendever Street and Wim Street.
So nobody, you're not following me?
I'm not. I mean, we haven't really talked as a group about anything.
I know.
Like
I'm being
person
pushy.
randomly.
I'm being pushy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm slightly walking towards. Like I'm walking in the direction that you're also going, but I'm not necessarily leaving the group.
I'm not gonna outpace you. I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
back.
I know. I'm just like I'm just showing that like I'm kind of following, but I'm not sure if the rest of the party's going.
Well, I'm gonna follow because I have nowhere else to be.
I look very confused at the whole interaction that just happened. Did the letter said to find Raynar, right? If
you need a
clothes.
set of clothes to find Raynar, he would assist you.
There's true.
Yeah.
That's not that far from here, right, Theory?
That is correct.
Yep. To be specific, it's probably about like a 10-15 minute walk from there.
I wouldn't know Raynar, would I, Effie?
You probably wouldn't. You might have heard his name mentioned, but you don't know much about him.
Okay. And I'm gonna look attentively at Theory.
So shall we?
I believe we shall.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna follow.
I'm going to assume you don't have a nice pair of clothes either, there, Thunder.
I do not know what's happening.
That's about the same answer I'd expect. All right, let's go.
No, I'm gonna take the initiative, and I'm gonna go up to Thunder, and I'm gonna say, "Hi, my name is Edie. I mean, I'm not, but I am. You can call me Edie if you want to." I'm gonna extend my hand again, as I did with Theory. Nothing happens. I will leave. I'll leave.
Thunder is decidedly ignoring you.
I will. No, I'm talking to you though, Thunder.
The handshake will wait for the real name.
Why would you want to know my real name? Okay.
Why would you want the handshake?
I'm gonna get really close to you, and I'm gonna. Oh, you're gonna. I'm gonna get really close to you. I'm gonna whisper in your ear. In a very deep voice. Perfidy.
In a different voice?
Yeah. A deeper voice. I'm gonna just say perfidy. And then I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna say shh and put my finger to my mouth.
Why?
Is that
What is this bit?
So, as I was saying, I was sent here by the Arpers, and they want you to attend the opera in a couple of days' time. We need to get clothes, though, you see, which is going to be wickedly fun, I'm sure. Now, Theory over there was going to lead us to a friend, I think. I'm going to look at Theory.
Yeah, I'm Theory, and I'm gonna lead you to a friend.
Do you see? Theory's going to lead us to a friend. Come. And I'm going to go after Theory.
Clothes are boring, but Harper has stories.
Clothes are indeed boring. We should talk about that sometime.
No.
I'm still following Theory.
Oh boy.
Delightful.
So do you continue talking their ear off as they walk? Good sir.
I'm me.
Are you continuing to talk their ear off until they reach the home?
No, I'm just following Theory.
Okay.
I'm smiling all along.
So, after about 15 minutes, you come in front of a 4-story building, which looks quite ornate, surprisingly. Though, to be fair, a lot of the buildings here are in much better condition, probably due to its proximity to the castle ward. But it seems a lot of higher and more like socialites and not necessarily nobles, but the higher class usually lives around here, despite it being somewhat densely packed. But you see the building in front of you, and it does match the description that Raynar gave you to the home that he had been staying at.
I go up and knock.
Okay, so you take a hold of the very large brass knockers on the door handle.
There's brass knockers all over the city.
Yeah, it's popular metal.
I mean,
It's cheap, but it looks nice.
That's true.
great.
So, it takes a little while, and eventually the door opens, and you see a elderly human standing at the door. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Raynar. Is he available?
Unfortunately, the master is not home, but who, may I ask, is calling for him? He may be back at some point.
We're friends. My name is Torin. We helped him out of a rough situation recently.
Yes, you mentioned you might come by. Very well. I don't know when he'll be back, but he gave me instructions to assist you in case you came. I assume you got the letter from...
We did.
Very well. Come inside, if you will.
I follow him.
Okay. You guys are led into a very large foyer with a set of spiral stairs standing not far, about maybe 10 feet from the door, and about 15 feet in either direction there are a couple of doors that lead to rooms that you can't see into. They are currently closed.
I'm keeping an eye on Thunder.
Okay.
Preemptively preparing for his stealth
The-
checks.
Older gentleman turns back after you come inside. Right. Give me a moment. I will call for the rest of the staff, and we'll begin taking measurements.
Thank you.
At which point, he will go over to what looks like a bell hanging on the wall,
Can
and will...
sorry, will I don't know if this is out of character or not. Would I know if I'm gonna get clothes as well, or am I not?
Do you have fine clothes?
I do.
Then, if you already have them, you would not need them.
But he wants them.
Can I look around? Yes. Can I look around to see a place where I can change?
Are you currently wearing the fine clothes?
I am. Yeah.
Do you want to change into fine clothes
Then
now?
you've already been seen wearing them, so it's a little too late, unfortunately.
That's true.
You trying to like fake them out and like switch back to shitty clothes? So you
I'm
get
gonna
free
do it
clothes?
nonetheless. Effie,
Okay.
is there a cubby hole or something?
Not really.
Okay.
Aside from the staircase and the two doors on either side, there isn't really anywhere to hide, so to speak.
Okay. I'm gonna cast minor illusion then.
Okay. What are
It
you
only
casting
lasts
the
1
illusion
minute.
to look like?
Just a little, those dividers that it looks, the dividers like a.
Oh,
they
you're-
have a name, a privacy. What are they called?
You're gonna put up a privacy
Privacy screen.
screen.
Yeah, that's the
in
one,
order
yeah.
to change.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no one's gonna notice that.
I need everybody else to make an investigation check.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening?
So the DC
Okay.
is 11 most likely. Do you know? From
What's your charisma score?
is
Or charisma mod, rather?
2.
Why isn't it working?
2? Okay, so it's 8 plus proficiency plus your charisma.
Oh,
Proficiency is 2. So, yeah, no. Theory and Ivar, you both can see right through the illusion.
Perfect.
The rest of you see a privacy screen
Oh no!
suddenly appear.
This is bad. Evie, I have leather armor. Can I use that? Can I?
for what?
I mean, I'm assuming you're wearing it. Because here's the thing leather
Hmm.
armor can be worn under clothing.
Yeah. I wasn't wearing it though. So can I take the fine clothes off and just wear the leather armor and have pants magically and stuff?
No, that's not how that works.
I just magically have pants.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
this is not the first time I have come across this. I have noticed that some people have a tendency to not have clothing in their inventory because, oh, I'm wearing clothing. No,
But no, you're not.
you're really not.
I'm trying to just Superman switch.
Yeah, but I can't. You're just gonna see me fumble with my backpack.
We also all saw you put up a privacy
That's
screen
true,
and
but
then
that's
and then be wearing different things.
no, you didn't. I didn't change. I just cast the privacy, the screen.
But like, there's no version of this where it's a secret.
Well, it's not about secrets. It's about privacy. That's what it is for. But don't worry, it's just fine. I'm not gonna hide it.
Ivar, in theory, you guys both can see right through the illusion.
You're not gonna hide it? What, are you gonna flaunt it?
No. I meant I'm still wearing my fine clothes. I'm not gonna do anything about the privacy screen.
You're just gonna make one and then stand there?
Yeah, and fumble around in my backpack.
As this is going down, the butler is going over to a bell that's on the wall and rings it. Not long after, you can see very clearly a maid come out and look to him. I'll find the other servants, if you don't mind, and get some measurements done for these gentlemen for clothing and whatnot. And the maid will nod, run back and gather 3 more, and sets of tools for measuring. At which point, you guys are... do any of you... Because they are going to get touchy-feely, just for the record, because they kind of have to. So if anybody is squeamish, say something now before...
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm beyond that already.
Well, I mean, it's also if you have something you don't want, like, stolen or... Because
Like
I mean, you don't know
like
who these
like
people
a
are.
flesh flute monster.
So one of the maids,
Sorry,
Sorry.
that needs context though, because yeah, Theory has an actual flesh flute. It's not a dirty joke.
But both.
Why?
well, so
Is that your automaton, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah.
So for the record, they're not trying to steal anything from you, Thunder. But one of the maids does get a little too interested in the fur, and it kind of gets lost for a minute as she's just like idly stroking your arm, essentially, because it's nice and soft.
Yes, I know it's perfect.
Oh, I'm terribly
Ew,
sorry.
gross.
I'm not gonna do a female voice because I can't. You can see her entire face just go red as she just hastily continues the measurements. When in Rome, you see a fuzzy cat. Touch fuzzy cat.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's not what that means.
Does Rome have
That's
fuzzy
not the
cats?
saying is always gone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, what's the first thing you see? Would you do when you see a fuzzy cat? It's totally you go over and touch it.
You just shout, "When in Rome!"
Well, I gotta do this.
Must pet fuzzball. Anyway, moving on.
Has Perfidy essentially just hidden himself from them with his sheet and is now not getting measurements as a result?
No, I'm standing in plain sight.
You're
I don't know
wearing-
if they
you're-
noticed the
Yeah,
privacy
you-
screen.
No, they would have noticed it, and
Yeah.
they would have also noticed when it disappeared a minute later.
Yeah, it's fine.
But they don't take your measurements, Perfidy, since you
No, because
you,
I have the.
you are currently wearing a set. Ivar, I forget, are you wearing a set of fine clothes right now as well?
I'm wearing him right now.
Okay, then they would not measure you either. But they take measurements from Thorin, Theory. See, I
What?
did it again.
I'm wearing my pimp
I did it
suit.
again. It's Thorin, not Thorin. I did it again.
Thorin, Thierry.
I hate you guys so much.
Oh, I chose a name that starts with P again. See, I'm making Effie's life better. Except
you literally started with the same first 3 letters.
except I have 3 names, so I'm making his life worse. And you guys.
Pain in my ass.
It wasn't me.
Anyway, they do need to, however, request that you remove your armor, Thorin, for the
Oh, right.
measurements. So,
Spend the time doffing my armor.
which you are wearing what again?
heavy.
Scale mail. So
No, it's medium.
medium.
I believe it takes a little while to get out of it.
I think it's still like 5-10 minutes, something like
It's
that.
a minute. Takes about a minute
Oh, okay.
to take it off.
But I just didn't know that came off. I thought
Or about
shotguns
30
were just
seconds
like
since
that.
you would have help this time. Yeah, no, it takes a while to take off and put on armor, funnily enough.
We've
Yeah,
never
heavy
acknowledged
armor is a
him.
nightmare.
We've never acknowledged him taking armor on and off. So,
He
as
sleeps
far
in
as
it.
I'm aware,
You thought he just
he's-
lives in
as far as I'm
armor?
aware, he's never taken it off so far.
Yeah.
That's
mean, it's
that's
assumed
an
that
interesting
if
thing to
you're-
get hung up on.
He's just somebody
It's
who
assumed that if
exists in
you're
armor.
somewhere safe, you can take it off and put it on without any issue. But the other thing is too, unlike older editions like 3.5, there is no penalty for sleeping in armor. So, it would be uncomfortable, but you can absolutely sleep in a set of full plate.
It's just some scale mail on your mail scales.
Oh.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wait, is Thorin
Unacceptable.
actually scaly?
Yeah.
He's a Dragonborn, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I made that joke before, and I didn't know.
No, he is actually scaly.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, unlike
underneath the armor
Skyrim, they're
is
actually
more
something
armor.
different.
Yeah.
Not that the armor underneath actually does anything mechanics-wise, but I mean, it looks shiny.
He has layers like onion.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure you don't want to see what's underneath the next layer, or underneath this layer.
You don't know
Seeing
Thunder.
seeing a bald dragonborn is weird.
That's racist.
Bald Dragonborn.
Wow.
Wow.
Mostly because of the fact that it's imagine stripping off the outer layer of skin. That's what it would look like.
What?
Well, snakes shed.
Dragons don't though.
probably. I mean, they're sort
I
of
mean,
snakes.
dragons don't exist.
That's
so-
true, yeah. But they're sort of snakes, so they could.
Right, but the scales would still grow out, is my point.
Oh, yeah,
But-
that's true.
They don't shed for a reason. It's yeah, no. Anyway,
It's like a
That
plucked
aside.
chicken.
basically. Anyway, moving on. So it takes a little while, but you do get your measurements done. And you can put your armor back on.
Excellent.
The butler says to you, "We will have the clothing purchased and delivered to your home, and the master will be seeing you at the opera in 2 days."
My thanks.
Are we all together
Alright.
when this happens?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is
So-
there anything else that I can assist you with whilst the master's gone?
I'm gonna approach the old gentleman, and I'm gonna say, "Excuse me, would it be an awful lot to ask if I could get myself a set of clothes as well for the opera? You see, these ones, I'm so sorry to ask, they sort of scratch. I'm awfully sorry. You see, I was born in Everwinter. It's complicated. It's been a long journey for me, you see."
Make a persuasion check.
What?
So, there it is.
He thinks for a moment. Well, I suppose they did say to help the group. Yes, fine.
Oh, that's
Fine.
marvelous! Oh, you're the best. Okay, here
Don't
I'm gonna take out a paper with my measurements because I have them in a paper,
What?
and I'm just make sure, just make sure they're not overly tight around the what's the like the belt? Yeah, around the belt,
The pelvis?
the
I don't know.
pelvis. There's
The
probably
waist.
terms for it in
The
fashion.
waist.
The waist, yeah.
You can all see
Yeah.
the look on this
the
butler's face
waistline.
as his hand is just on his face right now, just like
You're ever so
It's
helpful.
funny. It's funny because he has 0 goodwill to spend. Everyone else saved Raynar's life, and this is just some guy that showed up and he's like, free clothes?
Yeah, please.
Unfortunately, the instructions were to assist the party, so yes, this was...
It's still debatable if he's in the party.
I can debate that.
His ticket
one-
is in the envelope. That's the
one knows his
confirmation
name.
that he needs.
What do you mean
Regardless.
him? Isn't it a woman?
I am. I did. You would be able to tell that I am flat-chested, but you wouldn't know.
Let me put it to you
immediately.
this way: if you have not been specifically paying attention for a bulge, you would have no idea.
Oh, he doesn't.
I
he's
mean,
not,
I run a brothel. I know.
I know!
That said, you also haven't really come across very many tieflings.
Yeah, he just for the party. He is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he is a man.
Women transcends race.
Yeah, but it's what I. It's just I'm sort of. I'm not overly masculine in shape, but still, I'm a man.
Also,
Until you
your
say
desire
your
to
other name,
change behind a
apparently.
curtain was kind of suspicious.
He has
then
a
you
point.
And your refusal to change behind the curtain the moment that 2 of us could see you behind that curtain was even more suspicious.
That was great.
To rephrase
actually.
this politely, I've seen a lot of fucking anime, and
Well, to
you're
be clear-
exhibiting a lot of signs of girl trying to pretend to be boy. And
Hold on. Well, like, he doesn't...
Hey man, it could be a similar
First of
result
all,
of
he
dude in
can't
a changing
tell
room with
people-
other dudes. Like,
If people see through the illusion, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's
he,
true.
he would not be aware that you can see through the illusion, unless of course he was actually paying attention to the fact that both Theory and Ivor were staring at him.
Yeah, but I.
I mean, he propped up a random fucking
Yeah, I
changing
think
thing.
everyone was staring whether they could see or not. Because there's suddenly a strange, magically conjured privacy screen in the middle of the room.
I will say
It's like,
that one
what?
thing I might not be conveying very well because I'm just not good enough. You do notice that Perfidy, and for you, Theory, it's only Edie or Sasha Meadows, that he changes accents. So he has one mode where he's like more deeper and gruffer and just sort of like demonic, or at least you can tell his demonic heritage. And another one where he's just a little bit more jovial, which is what you found, what you saw now. And he does change accents. I'm trying to give him an accent where he goes a little bit more.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like a split personality?
If you were to guess that, I suppose it's a good explanation, but he doesn't
Okay.
seem unstable. At least
Ghost.
I don't want him to seem
Ghost?
unstable.
It's Paradin's ghost.
Oh god.
I'm just trying to persuade this old
Oh,
man
this
to
is
give
gonna
me
be
some
fun.
nice clothes. It's fine.
So, as his hand does not leave his face, but he just kind of reaches out and just takes the piece of paper from you slowly, and just slowly hands it over to the maid, and just kind of stands there for a minute
And as I
Before-
said before, you're ever so helpful. Thank you. And I'm
before
gonna-
regaining his composure and looking over towards Torin. Is there
Only-
anything else I can help with?
Just a sympathetic glance. No, we appreciate your help.
His last character was killed by the
Very
police,
well.
but his new character's gonna get killed by the help.
I shall notify the master that you dropped by, and that we were able to assist you in his stead. Thank you for coming, and good day to you. And he'll kind of usher you all out promptly.
Excellent.
Fair.
I also am now
Understandable.
realizing I presented my hand specifically in the way a lady would.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
It
But
was
that's
a
on
very
purpose.
effeminate way.
Yeah, that's on purpose. But it's still, if you like, you can ask.
He's a
but-
very effeminate dude. There you go.
yeah, well,
There's
yeah, I suppose.
To be fair with tieflings, it's probably a fair percentage of them are probably androgynous, just because of how their species is.
Oh, he's cis. He's just, That's Edie for you, Thierry.
Okay.
I'm gonna present myself later for everybody. Just
Present my.
No, that's not what I
mean.
I'm sorry, my English is not good enough. That's not what I mean.
I get what
Night,
you mean.
everybody.
Speak in infernal, damn you! Infernal!
That's the...
Oh, that reminds me. It's just like
I do have.
you forget a word in common and you just scream it out in infernal, and it just sounds like this horrible demonic language. And it's like, you mean the salt? Yeah, the salt. That's what it is.
Thanks.
So, goddamn.
Me.
Anyway, so the door is very loudly shut behind Perfidy, as he is the last one to be ushered out, because I'm pretty sure you would probably try and keep talking to this guy. And you are left out on the street. So, with the rest of the day in front of you, what do you wish to do?
I suppose you wouldn't mind if I sticked with you for the day. I mean, and for tomorrow as well. Can I? Is it awful to ask of me? I'm so sorry. Can I?
Wait. Did you just invite yourself to come live with us for 2 days?
Oh, that would be fantastic. Can I?
What is happening here? Wait a second.
Okay.
Wait, is this
Theory? Real quick, make an intelligence check real quick for me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Oh.
Okay. 2 plus 1? What?
It's the good intelligence.
2. Where's the plus 1?
It's
What?
probably a buff that he has applied or something.
I'm confused.
Maybe a leftover.
Yeah,
12
it's got a
plus
plus
2 plus
2 and a plus 1 for some reason.
I just clicked.
Yeah, you probably
I'll-
still
I'll
have like
take-
intelligence.
I'll look
prayer.
at that sheet. I'll look at it, but you seem to recall there being a small, what looked like you thought it was an ink splotch, but may have been writing at the bottom of the letter.
Okay.
There's
If you wanna-
more,
I'm gonna
This is
read
more
it. I
letter to
guess.
read.
I'm gonna
The-
look at
okay.
this at the fine print.
Did Effie just
Okay.
save me? Oh, that's secrets.
Oh, good.
Ticka ticka taka taka ticka ticka taka taka. It's a long ink splotch.
Well, it looked like an ink splotch, but it was very tiny writing.
He was a full-on paragraph.
Someone just transposed an entire like novel into a stamp that they could just rubberize onto the bottom of
It's the
letter.
entirety of the code legal, just as a reminder.
The code legal is just. The code legal is there. We are always watching.
It's not a real session until I break the code legal.
At least once.
I mean, you already did, so we're good.
Yeah.
You technically did.
I'm going to let out an audible sigh, and then I'm going to fold the paper and put it back into the envelope and stick it into my breast pocket.
You were looking at the paper?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So the last thing
I'll say.
Oh, go ahead.
Parody.
No, that's not my name.
Or sorry, whatever.
Edie.
Damn it, what the hell's her name?
Edie, I'm sorry.
Or Edie.
Edie.
There
It's
you
just the last bit.
Idiot.
Edie?
How do you think of that?
Idiot. All right. God. Hold on one second.
I will have you know, I have a 15.
I couldn't resist. Anyway, what were you trying to say, Andrew?
He's joking.
Sorry, my phone rang. Any case, idiot.
Are you actually calling me idiot?
No, I just have an accent.
Oh. Okay, I see.
Good recovery.
An accent that makes you insult people.
I mean, that is the power of Southern drawl.
I feel like this is going to be a thing now with the party, that his official nickname is just going to be Idiot.
Just gonna be the party member is idiot and Torn my side.
Oh, boy.
Just to be square, do you actually know any of us?
Oh. I don't. Why? I mean, I've heard of you.
I do.
Dong.
That was not me.
No.
I know.
Ah, damn it. Okay. I was gonna check and see if he was being genuine or not.
That's an insight, I think.
Oh, was it an
It's an
insight?
insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
perception is for seeing and smelling.
Do I need to roll a persuasion check?
You're not really lying, so you don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, he seems genuine. He's not lying to you. He has no clue specifically who you are, other than
You know,
the fact that he's heard of you.
yeah, the fame and all that.
Or infamy, as it were, in this case.
I did hear of Peridin, yes. I didn't like Peridin.
For better or for worse, you guys are kind of known by some of the bigger players in the city. Usually for the worse in this case.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I need to order food. So, I rolled a nat 20. I think I know whether or not this person said real
Yeah,
things.
As I said, he is being completely genuine with you. Aside from whatever he's been told or whatever he's heard of, he has no idea who you are.
Well, guys, how comfortable are you with having a sleepover for 2 days?
Oh, I don't need to sleep over. I mean, I can find my own room. I just meant, you know, we're gonna go to the opera together. Maybe we should get to know each other. I don't know what you're all up to.
You just seem oddly friendly.
Should I be
Maybe we
unfriendly?
should introduce him to the barkeeper.
And I'm gonna, as I say unfriendly, I'm gonna sound deeply guttural because I can't pull that voice off.
Sorry, what did you say,
Marty?
Marty?
Maybe we should introduce him to the barkeeper.
True. Well, see, we could see how our spectral, what's another word for bartender?
Server? Innkeeper? Barkeep.
Meister.
Burgermeister Burger.
I'll say our spectral master, and see if he likes him.
Booze Lord.
I'm sure he's gonna like me. That's never the problem.
Booze Lord.
Tapster, publican.
Lagermancer.
So I take it you're all headed back to this spectral master of yours?
That would be correct. I believe we'll head home and try to, I guess, wait until the opera. We do need to clean up the place. It's looking a little, not untidy, just, the ghost is interesting to live with.
Oh, I love it. I can help with the cleaning if you want. I can say I've had a little bit of experience, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
I'm not entirely sure I know what you mean.
Oh, don't worry. My skills extend far beyond my charms. And I'm gonna do a sort of swiping motion with my hands. Sort of like, you know what I mean? It's like a thieving gesture.
Yeah, the players are definitely going to trust you now.
The players or the characters?
It's not easy
Characters, yeah.
to tell myself that this person is trustworthy.
Gee, I wonder why.
We're gonna find out that
Can
all
I
of the goddamn letters are fake.
can I roll an insight into whether I can tell that they're not trusting me? Or do I
Sure,
or
roll
can I just
insight.
tell? Okay.
You have no idea.
Okay.
You've probably made a good impression, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what usually happens.
It'll probably be fine.
Who was the last person to talk to? To talk, was it Torin?
It was me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. Are we just gonna head back to the house then? Is that what we agreed upon as a
Quick, have a dragon attack to dissolve the most awkward situation ever.
group? Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else going on right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing else going on.
Oh, by the way, real quick, I just noticed something. Sorry to interrupt with this. You only get one of these. By the way,
What?
Are you giving us something?
RPG on their sheet. Yeah.
You only
Oh.
get one of these.
My
You're supposed to have one of these.
Did I have more than one?
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm not sure I know
I
what
don't-
you're referring to. The last item?
The legacy. You're only supposed to have one. Because one replaces the other. I only just realized.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's the yeah. I'll give away the.
His demonic legacy.
Yeah, I'll do away with the second one.
My last character was a tiefling.
He accidentally took both Infernal Legacy and a different legacy,
Yeah, sorry about that.
which means, unfortunately, you don't have Thaumaturgy.
Which means I didn't cast it before. Disregard the thunder that you heard when I arrived.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Literally your introduction as a character.
so, sorry. Where were you headed? I'm sorry. Lost my train of thought there.
Back home. And back to the
Okay.
the hotel, bar, whatever thing.
Okay, so you make your way back to
Making our way downtown.
Troll Skull Manor, of which I believe you guys are not currently on the map, so let me go ahead and drag everybody.
I am on the map.
Perfect.
Oh no! What is this ugly face that I have? Ah. Nefarious.
Thunder,
Wicked.
Fairy,
I shout.
and Tauren.
You're just randomly yelling.
I don't like this portrait. Oh, there it is. It's gone.
Oh.
I hit
The one you re-
Paradin.
Okay,
Oh.
so. And you guys can currently see, correct?
Mhm,
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just needed to make sure. Because I do have dynamic lighting enabled.
Yes.
Although I honestly probably could disable it at this point.
Yeah, it's not,
yeah,
not really a
okay.
dungeon.
There you go.
We live here.
Now I
Or
don't
at
see
least,
anything.
At least 3 of us live here.
Oh, good. Knight's Fog of War is still on. Hold on. Bleh.
Oh.
What's happening?
Who's what now?
Whoa, spooky. Are you guys
What
getting this
happened?
weird effect where you can scroll up
Whoa,
and down and part of the
yeah,
map
I'm-
scrolls with it?
Yes.
I'm experiencing that scroll thing.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
What would do that?
Nobody panic. Hold on. Nobody panic.
I think that's a
I've
bug.
never
There we
seen
go.
it before.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fixed.
Okay.
Picnic.
It's fine. It's fine.
I had that happen to me too. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys should be able to move around freely around the map now. Just make things easier.
That was genuinely odd.
That was great. I loved it.
So, where's this mass that you spoke of?
I motion towards a seat at the bar.
Oh no.
I am gonna look at the seat at the bar. Do I see anything, Effie?
No.
Is your master stool? I think that's amazing. How'd you come up on something like this?
I think you're gravely misunderstanding. Spectral is a ghost.
Oh, I can't see the ghost.
Yes, that's usually how ghosts work. They are quite invisible to the eye.
Okay, can you introduce me to the ghost?
I'm going to shout, barkeep, one shot.
Do you go
That's
inside?
It's a dangerous word choice. One shot.
Yeah.
It takes a moment, and as the glass is being brought out, it stops and drops.
I see the glass, right?
Oh no. A tiefling killed his family.
Do I see the glass, Effie?
Not long after that, I need. Let's see here.
Oh, I was gonna do something.
Can be found here. Damn you! Hold on.
Okay.
Pull up the fucking- Pull up the thing here. There it is. I need you to make a strength check for me. Don't mind.
Here comes the thing.
Ooh.
Poltergeist has. Okay. Okay. So luckily, you see it coming as a chair is lifted up and thrown in your direction.
Whose direction?
Towards Perfidy.
Can I grab it midway in flight, as in to sit
You-
myself down?
You can certainly try. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. Okay.
I will say make it a disadvantage since you did have to. You're essentially trying to duck out of the way and not get hit while you're doing this.
Oh. Okay.
Unfortunately, you try and grab at it, and it's just already past you.
Okay.
At
I'm
that point.
gonna
Didn't
ignore.
react quite quick enough.
I'm gonna ignore, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, it's a lively ghost. You didn't tell me it was a lively ghost. Oh, do you have more glasses?" I'm gonna sit down at the stool over here. Come and sit.
Retro school, hello.
I'm gonna turn to Thierry. Come and sit. Do you want a drink as well?
I will come and sit next to them.
Do you have cherry, Ghost Master?
You say cherry?
Isn't that
Sherry?
a drink?
Oh, sherry.
Oh, yes. I don't know English, I'm sorry. Sherry.
I thought you meant like cherry coke.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, this isn't an Arby's. Like,
I have no idea, man.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I just asked.
Because you just had a chair thrown at you.
Yeah, I'm sitting down and acting friendly with the ghost, trying to get a drink.
He's just powering through.
Yeah, powering
Make a
through.
persuasion check.
Okay.
So it's silent for a little while. Make another strength check.
It's a
You're not
different
doing very
approach.
good at convincing this thing.
I'm not very good at not taking chairs to the face either.
We're
Although
also not doing very good at stalking this place with sherry.
Yeah, I don't know
let's
that.
see here. It's an object within 30 feet. Creature must be made as hurls the object 30 feet in any direction, including upward. On the surface of the object, the target takes 26 per 10 feet moved.
Oh my god, I'm being projected.
So you take 8 points of damage as a stool slams into you.
Fuck.
What's my reaction, Effie?
I don't know. What is your reaction? You just took a chair to the face.
Okay, no, because I don't know if I'm gonna have involuntary reactions. That's why I asked.
No, I mean it hurts. So
I'm gonna say,
what do you
oh, it is ever so lively. Terry, is this normal? I'm so sorry. Does he not like sherry? I'm looking at Terry now.
I'll be honest, I'm not really too sure what's happening in a lot of things lately.
Maybe you could ask him for me. I am. I just got.
I'm going to slap the bar. And I'm going to say, Barky, we're trying to have drinks here. Why the hostility?
Yeah, I'm gonna nod along.
There's silence in the room. It's a ghost. Can't respond.
Isn't there always?
That's true.
Well, okay, but he's not attacking right now.
He can write red rum on the mirror and stuff.
See, there's the problem with that. Remember how somebody decided to clean this place up? There's nothing to write on anymore. There's no dust, there's no grime.
And Paradine doesn't have his flower here.
Torin shook the Etch-a-Sketch.
Maybe I'm gonna turn to Terry. Maybe he doesn't want to be disturbed right now. I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be a better idea for us to not be here. Maybe.
Could you stop breaking the furniture? It's ever so hard to put it back together.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Is that what you did all week?
Yeah, that's what I did all week.
I'll help you. I'll help you put it back together.
Make a persuasion check with advantage as you say that.
Who? Me?
You, yes.
Yes. Persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Let's see.
So as you say that, there was a chair being lifted up and ready to be projected in your direction. But then it gets set back down.
Do I see the chair? Do I see this, or am I focused on Torin right now?
I mean, you probably would have seen the chair in the corner of your eye.
Okay.
I imagine. It's not exactly hard to notice a chair floating.
I'm gonna turn to Torin and I'm gonna say, I think your master is calming down. I'll take the opportunity to maybe go have a drink elsewhere. Thank you, chummy old pal. I'm off a little bit. Bye.
You offered to help fix things, and then you fled.
I'm standing outside right now. I'm looking in.
Okay.
I'm going to...
You're going to what?
He's trying not to get a chair in his face.
I'm going to go up to... Do I have a room here? Which room is my room?
I mean, I don't think you've dealt with specific.
It's all
room
nasty.
assignment. Yeah, everything it's kind of dusty and slightly damp.
Oh.
We just slept in the one warm room last time because there was a fireplace, and I slept outside.
Yeah, like I said, you haven't really specifically dealt with who sleeps where.
Okay.
Because there are enough rooms for you all to sleep, if they were, decent.
Just a few rat corpses and inches of dust.
Inches and inches.
Builds immunity.
So the ghost doesn't attack Thierry or Marty? Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
No, they're besties.
So I'm looking inside. Can I tell whose DT Torin follows? Would I know that?
Is it on his shield?
I believe,
there is a
the
symbol on my
is
shield.
pretty obviously on his shield, yeah.
I can only see
paladins aren't
an egg.
at all.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I think it's a
If I'm
sun.
not mistaken, you follow.
It'll always look like an egg.
Yeah.
I assume either Bahamut or Sylvanas, one of the two.
Yeah.
Bahamut? Okay.
Yeah. So you would see an iconography of a platinum dragon.
Oh, I see what that is. Yay, no more eggs for me.
Yep, and that's a platinum dragon egg cracked on his shield.
I feel like you would probably get smited for something like that.
And yet, you think
Anyway.
a roasted egg would be an offensive image to have on your shield for a race that lays eggs?
Gonna go ahead and start cleaning up the freshly shattered stool.
I'm gonna look in and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. And I'm talking to Torin right now.
Me.
Yeah. I'm Itty.
I'm Torin.
Torin! Lovely name. Can I help? I'm afraid your master might not want me in the room. I'm not sure what help I can be.
Well, you offered to help clean up the chairs. So maybe you should start with that.
Okay. Can I can I be on the lookout for any chair that will come out at me?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Okay. Here goes. There it is. I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay.
And help out. I'm just gonna try to be as helpful as I can. I don't know what skill I would need because I'm not proficient in smithing tools or.
This is easy enough that you could. You're basically picking up pieces of chairs or
okay.
picking up turned over chairs. It's not that hard.
Okay, I'm helping Torin then.
As you move for one of the chairs, however, you do see it lift up into the air.
Oh, I'm gonna dash out. I'm getting out of here.
The rest of you see as the chair is then righted and placed down.
I'm sorry, Torin. Your master wants me dead. Why does he want me dead? I have not done. I just wanted a sherry.
This chair was turned over on the floor. It was picked up, turned up, and then set back down.
Oh.
He's assisting.
He's literally picking up the chairs, and it startled the shit out of Paris.
Oh, I'm gonna rejoin then. I'm gonna rejoin.
I mean, that was a reasonable response.
No, of course.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Paradine wouldn't have done that.
Over half of his hit points.
Paradine
Starts
would not have
moving
done
again.
that.
If it happens again, he might die.
I point to the corner where I stashed the brooms and stuff. Why don't you actually grab the broom and help clean up that glass?
Of course. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Grab the broom and clean the glass.
Terrific.
The whiskey is starting to soak into the wood a bit, though.
The vinegar?
Well, you guys picked up. Oh no, you didn't. Right? I
No,
forgot.
we weren't allowed to.
Yeah, I forgot. It's still vinegar, isn't it?
I really wanted him to take a drink of the vinegar.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. I have a water skin if I can clean it with that.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get a liquid into. It's no, not really.
No. Torin, I'm afraid the sherry maybe is soaked into the wood. I cleaned the glasses though.
I don't remember how much cleaning supply stuff I bought. I bought it at the end of our last session.
I don't think I made a note of that. Let me check. Yeah, I don't think I did.
Roll full for
probably
cleaning
would have
supplies.
been enough for a couple of days. Cleaning, I would imagine, like a week or two.
All right.
It's worth of cleaning.
Yeah, I probably don't have anything to try to get the stain out.
I mean, it's not so
Or
much as it's staining. It's just slowly starting to seep into the cracks.
Can anyone prestidigitate?
I don't think I can.
Prestidigitate.
I could
I
mask
mean,
it up.
There are such things as cloths, things that absorb liquids. It's funny
Oh
how
yeah,
that works,
those exist.
You need to say it in character, though.
For normies.
I don't know how to clean.
Oh, okay.
For
You don't know how to
non-magical
clean. Okay, got it. Understood. You don't know how to clean. Oh, the liquid is soaking in. There's cloths in the corner as well.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna go fetch the cloth, and I'm gonna come back and soak it all up. I'm holding the broken glasses in my hand, I think, maybe? No, in my jacket, as not to cut myself. So I'm just sort of doing this one-handed, but hopefully it's effective.
Hang on, did you pick up the glass just like with your hands?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
And
Make a sleight of hand check real quick for me, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that there is.
Okay. You managed to handle the glass without cutting yourself.
That is great.
Fuck. Oh god.
And I think I'm done. Maybe. I think it looks better,
It
Torin.
looks like you got most of it.
I'm gonna throw this glass away, or does anybody want some? I don't know. Is any of you a mage? One of you is a mage.
Are you a mage?
No. No.
What?
No.
That was an interesting way to say that.
I'm gonna put the glasses out here in the corner. There we go. All better. This place looks much better now. Is your master all right with me now, Torin?
That's not for me to decide. Why don't you have a seat and order a drink?
I'm still recovering, you see, from my chair before. I would rather maybe not do that.
Oh my god. I lay on hands Itty for 5 points.
Thank you.
The bruise on your face slowly starts to disappear.
Master, a drink at your leisure.
There's no sound, no response.
Please?
About a minute later, there is a floating glass of what looks like and smells like vinegar placed in front of you.
I'm gonna smell it. But
It smells like vinegar.
Okay. Okay. Here's to you, my new friends. Here's to you. I'm gonna drink it.
It tastes like red vinegar.
I'm gonna try
It is
to
so bad.
to pretend that I enjoy it.
Make a performance check.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Good. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had one of these. All right, then.
One of these.
Where's the door? Okay. Hi. Hi.
Did you just go out the window?
That's the window. The door's right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is the door. You
I-
just flew
yeah,
out the
there's the door.
window. Jesus.
Okay, I found the door. Canonically, I found the
What's
door.
wrong with that vinegar?
I'm gonna recover out here and just sort of
All right.
take a breath
So-
of fresh air.
What do you guys wish to do with the rest of your day here? Are you guys just gonna sit around and clean, or?
Thunder has long since left.
I noticed. Where is
Yeah.
Thunder headed?
He's headed to Samarin Street, which is the just north of City of the Dead. It's nearby.
Okay. One moment here. All right. And why are you headed to Samarin Street?
He's cheating. He looked it up.
Looked
That's
what
where-
up?
What is your intent here?
What do you think I looked up?
what, the end boss. You're going there to cast something.
I found baby Hitler. I'm just gonna choke him out right now, and the
That's
ending
right.
won't happen.
Yeah.
And this will be just
Yes,
a
he's
fun
going-
business simulator for the next 30 hours because the villain never grows up.
He is going to confront the boss at level 2 and get himself absolutely annihilated.
That's yeah.
That's a great idea.
Learning too much from Perry in there once again.
So, what exactly is in your intent?
Let's see, that's pretty close, isn't it?
Severin Street is not really.
Where are I can't find where we are on the map very well.
All right, let me go ahead and drag everybody to the map real quick.
I'm bad at it.
Okay.
I thought we were like right
So-
there.
Troll Skull Alley is here.
Oh wow, we're a little ways away.
Severin Street is all the way down here.
Yep.
So it would take you a while to get there, but you could
Yep.
certainly get there within the day.
Just
By the
gonna
time you
have a
got back, it would
nice
probably be evening. But
leisurely stroll. Do 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 ba-doop ba-doop ba-doop. There we go.
Phenomenal.
So that's gonna be while people are dealing with their shenanigans. That's gonna be my little round trip to that spot's gonna be today's adventure.
okay,
Alright then.
sure, I guess. Let me check to see if you find anything interesting on your way down there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So heading from
I just didn't want to be around those losers. I didn't know I was gonna find something good.
I have a reason, but playing coy for a bit will be more fun.
okay, so heading from Troll Skull Alley.
And it gives the new
If
character
I don't say anything, they can't hate me.
continue to establish themselves with the party.
And let's see what. So you went down. Okay. The direction you took. I'm checking to see if you passed by anything interesting.
I actually do encounter the end boss.
Oh god.
So on the way down. So some standard trees in the center of the block. It looks like it's. Okay, no. Yeah, so you, on the way there, you do see one thing, or when you get there, rather, you see one thing that catches your eye. You see a small business that catches your attention.
Oh yeah.
Right about there, actually. Right next to your dot. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. And the reason it catches your attention is you realize you haven't eaten.
Is it
Little
Hriyat's fine pastries?
You do have an interactive map.
Oh, what?
You do indeed find Hriyat's fine pastries.
That was my destination.
Wait, what? What the fuck is happening right now? Where are you going?
Where did?
I was trying to do a nice little character moment, just having a little
Oh
fun
my
with
god,
what's
no
gonna
way.
happen.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
you do indeed find Hriyat's fine pastries.
I walk into Hriyat's fine pastries and I ask them
No.
if they have any honey cakes.
No. Oh no.
You can see. Oh boy, I don't know who would be manning this. You are told that yes, they do indeed have honey cakes. They are a little bit more on the expensive side, but they do have them.
How
They
expensive are they?
they're 5 silver a loaf. A little more
A
expensive.
loaf.
A loaf.
How big is a loaf? What is a loaf?
I mean, a loaf is.
Are we talking about like a
Like
cake?
it's like a log cake essentially,
Oh, gotcha.
like a pound cake kind of deal.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy-
yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna buy 4. I have exactly 20 silver. How convenient.
Okay.
Now I have
So you
0.
can add to your inventory that you have 5 honey log cakes.
4.
4, sorry. Basically, yeah.
And so that'll keep me occupied for a while.
Yep. Because that was a
This
long
round
walk.
trip. Yep.
And like I said, by the time you get back, it's probably
when
gonna be
you
evening.
said that, when you said a small business, I'm like, oh, here it goes.
I can't believe you cheater.
It's a little bit of. I agree. My character literally lives in this town. I feel like this minor plot
Because you
point
live
is
somewhere doesn't mean
reasonable.
you've been everywhere.
I haven't known any places really. This isn't plot important. This was just like a fun little moment. So I thought it was reasonable that I might just know about the place.
God damn it.
Listen, I have a through line for this session. Y'all have fun.
Wait a second.
Y'all have fun trying not to get killed by the ghost again.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
For the record, the health that I'm at is still not enough to save me against a properly decent chair to the face again. Because that thing does 2d6.
God damn. Are you level 1 again?
No. But I'm only 13 health.
Damn.
God.
No, I mean
That's
not.
even lower than mine.
Yeah, current is only 10.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Y'all rolled very nicely. You should have seen my rolls for my stats. Effie knows. He even gave me a free one, and I rolled a 1 or whatever, something terrible. Effie knows.
I mean, I've not had good rolls.
You did. How many
So
minus ones?
How's the cleanup going?
I think I was done. I had a nice cup of sherry.
Vinegar.
So are you guys just cleaning up?
Yeah.
The matter?
Is there something we should roll to like see how efficient we're cleaning up?
Roll an athletics check.
All right.
Either one of either all of you can roll individually, or you can roll. Some of you can roll with advantage if you are helping each other. So, for example.
Well, I mean, I wasn't technically. So I thought it was
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I thought Theoden and.
I'm
So-
helping.
I will
over-
too.
I was
Over the
helping
course
Torin,
of
but
the-
I did individually. Sorry.
Over the course of the evening, you do manage to clean the rest of, or at the very least, you manage to get rid of the rest of the dirt and bits of grime and debris that are left over from things being thrown around or people walking in, treading in dirt or dust. And you do start slowly polishing the furniture, essentially, making things look a little bit more spick-span and proper. This is basically the only thing you can do, really, at the moment. You'd have to, if you want to replace the furniture and whatnot, that would have more expenses on it. But the furniture you do have is starting to look a little better.
You know, Torin should solve this whole the place isn't dusty enough for the ghost to communicate and go buy some chalk. That seems like a real easy solution.
Chalk and a blackboard? Yeah, that would be.
Like what bars have.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it would be simple enough.
Yeah, we should do that.
I would be happy to pitch in for that.
I mean,
I
You're
can.
gonna split the price of chalk.
Hell yeah.
Well, I
are
mean, I'm
going to-
imagining it's chalk and a board.
you are going to split the price. Excuse me. Goodness. Split the price of a piece of chalk for 1 copper.
Well, and a blackboard. How much is the blackboard?
Uh,
I imagine that's going to be
probably
more than
wouldn't
1
be a
copper.
Blackboard. It would probably be more like slate board.
Okay, slate board. then.
Slate.
Or a sheet of iron. I don't fucking.
Slate is
Yeah,
black.
it's slate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say probably
Slate naturally
like,
forms into sheets.
Mm-hmm.
for something
lovely
for
rock.
something big enough. Like, how big are you looking?
Yeah, probably like 2 feet by
let's-
2 feet, someone like that.
I mean, let's just say what?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, let's say about my height. So 3'3" is the max we would go.
Yeah. For something that big, and probably like 5 copper.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So 5 copper each? Or in
No,
total?
that total.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
All right,
this
let's
is the
buy
kind
it.
of stuff that people would
Uh,
use as a cheap form of reusable, like, for teaching and things. It's not, it's slate. It's not very hard to get a hold of.
All right.
Okay.
Any schmuck on the street could get a piece of slate and write on it. Like,
Let's go 5 copper each, buying the slate and a little pile of chalk.
Sounds good. I
Alright,
will
let's
pitch
do
in
it.
5. Let's see.
Should I pitch in as well? I mean, I'm not staying with you for too long. I'm not staying with you at all.
No, your generosity is appreciated, but that's okay.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome.
we don't want your filthy money.
I'll pitch in 5.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome.
It's not a Pixar song
I don't know.
from Moana or something.
What can I say except
You're welcome.
Oh, I know that one.
Perfect.
Of course you do. It's a Disney song.
I never watched the movie. I just know
You
because
didn't know somebody would have to get fired from their job.
Andrew also hasn't watched the movie.
Yeah, I have not also seen the movie.
I'll listen to that YouTube channel that does heavy metal songs of Disney movies.
I mean, that's a choice you can make in life.
It's great. I don't
I got
remember the
dragged
name.
along to go see it whether I wanted to or not. So.
No,
I got
Robot
stuck in my head
Effie.
for quite a while.
It's a good movie.
I mean, it was a good movie. Yeah, it's just I didn't really feel like going out that day, and I got dragged along anyways.
Oh,
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it was a decent movie. The song did definitely get stuck in my head for a while, though.
yeah. I mean, that's
That's the problem with Disney songs is they get stuck in your head.
yeah, that's the whole point.
It's what they want.
They're designed in a
called
lab. and injected
Marketing.
with cocaine.
It's a song laced with cocaine.
Yeah. So what's Batbeard doing?
I'm pitching in 5 copper.
Okay. So between the three of you, pitching in because Thunder's not here, it's 15 copper, which is more than enough to get 10 pieces of chalk and a 3x3 chalkboard
Nice.
Perfect.
or slate board, as it were.